In a peaceful forest full of birdsong, rustling leaves, and the scent of earth and flowers, lived a little monkey named Minnie. He was small and soft, with light brown fur and a pink woolen hat that his mother had knitted for him. Minnie adored that little hat and wore it all the time, even on sunny days. He loved climbing trees, watching the clouds, listening to the breeze, and chasing tiny bugs. Minnie had never been to the city, never seen a bakery, and never tasted cake. But he never felt like he was missing anything. Every day was filled with little things that made him smile. His heart was light, always open to finding joy in the simplest corners of his big forest home. One quiet morning, Minnie was walking through the woods, his pink woolen hat bobbing gently as he moved. Suddenly, a sweet scent floated through the air, something new, something delightful. He followed it until he came across something resting on a large green leaf. It was a small pink cake, just the right size for a tiny bite. Fluffy cream swirled on top, with colorful sugar sprinkles. Minnie had never seen anything like it. He sat down slowly, eyes wide, peeking curiously under the edge of his hat. His little round face tilted this way and that. The forest was quiet, and for a moment, it felt like the world had paused, just so Minnie could discover this tiny, mysterious treasure. Just as Minnie reached for the cake, a soft rustle came from the bushes. He froze, turning slowly, and saw a small squirrel step out. The squirrel looked tired, thin, and his tummy rumbled loudly. Minnie gave a gentle smile and slowly broke the little cake in two. His tiny hands trembled just a bit as he held out half of it. The squirrel stared for a second, eyes wide, then took it gratefully. They sat together on the forest floor, Minnie still wearing his pink woolen hat, the bright color standing out sweetly against the green around them. There were no words, no explanations, just two small creatures, sharing a moment that needed nothing more than kindness. The little cake was sweet, soft, and filled with warmth. Minnie nibbled slowly, while the squirrel chewed carefully, savoring every bite. They started laughing, chatting about trees they liked, funny insects they'd seen, and clouds shaped like elephants. As the tiny cake disappeared bit by bit, the feeling in Minnie's heart only grew. He felt full, not just in his tummy, but in his soul. It was the warmth of friendship, of kindness given freely. He tilted his head, and his pink woolen hat flopped to one side. Minnie grinned the biggest smile he'd worn in days. When the cake was gone, Minnie and the squirrel stayed beneath the big tree a while longer. They laughed, talked, and gazed up at the sky. Minnie looked back at the leaf where the cake had once rested. It was empty now, but his heart felt more full than ever. The pink woolen hat on his head caught the soft afternoon sunlight. Minnie didn't know who had left the cake there. But he knew it wasn't just a treat. It was a door to friendship, and to joy in its purest, simplest form. A day that began with a tiny sweet turned into one of the most meaningful days of his little life.